2025, there's a lot of exciting things about it. Number one, in the past we've had offense versus defense. Written sales versus delivered sales, and that's when you had these lopsided supply chains. And hey, if ops does this or sales support does this, they get something, or if retail does this, they get something. Here we said, listen, we're going to base it off of our delivered sales, but you have to write it to deliver it because it's kind of a normalized supply chain year. Although I want to get to that, we'll put a pin in that and come back to that in a second. But it was because in the previous episode, Tim Klaus and I talked about what supply chain brought to it. But we said, listen, this is year one of a new 6-year vision. And we shared that with our leadership team at the beginning of the year. And we said, listen, our financial budget, we're going to set it at like 247, 248. And then a plus 10% is going to be at 272. Show them the trophy, Manny, the 272 trophy you got right there with you.
There we go.
That's right. So we've been locked in on this $272 million number all year, but it started, so there's a little bit of a step up, right? So at 260 ops, because ops doesn't really have the performance bonuses that everyone at retail gets access to. Everyone on the retail performance team gets access to different monthly bonuses or tentpole contests or quarterly bonuses or annual bonuses, jackpots, etc. So he said, hey, at 260, which is in between our financial budget and our retail budget goal, at 260, it's the first unlock for ops. At 264, there's a step up for everyone who's not in retail performance. At 268, there's another step up bonus. And then at 272, that gets unlocked for all of retail. Now, that's a really important number. So the other exciting thing about 2025, I think, is two. It's one, that we needed to achieve this plus 10% year because we need to say that we can honor a promise because our goal is to grow 12% compounded annually over the next 6 years to get to double our company's revenues by the end of 2030 from where we started, at roughly 250 million to go to 500 million. So we're on this 6-year journey. So we got to hit year one. And then the other part is this unlock for everyone at retail. And then the other thing is it was the largest payout by a country mile to pay out over 1.6 million in profit sharing. We didn't call it a bonus. We called it profit sharing because, it's not just writing the sales and delivering the sales. It's doing it in a profitable manner. And we knew that if we could do those two kind of levers, everyone else would get access and we'd control our expenses along the way. That really unlocks our profit. Those are the two big profit levers, revenues and then selling them at our secret sauce level. So massive payout number. And I'm super, super joyful and proud of that number and really happy for our team because, over 640 memory makers got paid.
Yep, they sure did.
Thanks for listening to Stories from the River. To check out more episodes, visit storiesfromtheriver.com. To watch this episode, go to youtube.com/@storiesfromtheriver. Join us again next week, and remember to like, rate, and subscribe to the podcast.